It's high school football. The Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears hosting the Greenway Nashwauk-Keewatin Titans. We're going to go to public address announcer, Mr. Matt Schoberg, for the introduction of tonight's lineups.
First for the GNK Titans on offense. At offensive line, number 58, senior Billy Johansson. On line, sophomore, number 67, Jack Lorenz. On line, junior, number 70, Dea Cerruti Allen. On line, senior, number 71, Bryce Smith. And sophomore, number 77, Zeb Graves. Starting at receiver, junior, number 12, Dylan DeChambeau. At wide receiver, senior, number 24, Jace Hansen Cochran. At running back, senior, number 22, Matt Jeska. At running back, junior, number 36, Eli Conaway. At running back, senior, number 44, Cole Platt. Quartering the Titans is senior. Quarterback for the Titans is senior, number 11, Nikolai Rahala. Titan coaches, Ben Sletton, Mike Chaperdia, Joe Westlake, Nick Emanuel, Mark Gibault, Jamie Geyer. Head coach for the Titans, Mr. Bob Schwartz. And now for your Golden Bears. Introducing the defensive starters. Add in junior, number 12, Nick Baudette. At tackle, senior, number 57, Joe Schoberg. At tackle, senior, number 73, Dawson Varda. Add in, senior, number 89, Quinn Mewich. Outside linebacker, senior, number 28, Gavin Mackey. Middle linebacker, sophomore, number 33, Tommy Schlodek. Inside linebacker, senior, number 38, Riley Kwiatkowski. Outside backer, junior, number 83, Marshall Sortdahl. At cornerback, sophomore, number 23, Josh Greer Oberstar. At corner, senior, number 49, Bailey Grahak. And starting at safety for the Golden Bears is sophomore, number 16, Jake Sickle. Golden Bear coaches, Dan Doshin, Jake Fallows, Mark Buick, Chris Weston, Nick Miller, John Schoberg, Dave Coons, Nate Perkio, Josh Pestle. Head coach of the Golden Bears, Mr. Sean Stryer.
Okay, there you have the introduction of tonight's lineups. The Bears and the Titans from Moore Stadium. We're going to have the playing of our national anthem, then high school football, Eveleth Gilbert and Greenway Nashwauk-Keewatin.
Raising the American flag this evening are Eveleth Gilbert alumni, Staff Sergeant Catherine Zupancic and Senior Airman John Zupancic, who are both with the 148th Air National Guard out of Duluth. Both have recently returned from a deployment to Southwest Asia in support of the mission Inherent Resolve. Tonight we pay special tribute to Captain Derek Mullner, who is on a leave of absence from his duties as head coach of Golden Bear football while he serves our country with the A Company Battalion Headquarters and Battalion Headquarters, 34th Infantry Division. He's on his second deployment to the Middle East. We thank you, Coach Mullner.
Okay, and there you have it. We're ready for football. As the Greenway Nashwauk-Keewatin Titans have made their way over from Coleraine, and the Bears in their home black with the gold trim, numerals and trim. So Bears come in 2-2 off an 8-6 victory over Virginia. They defeated Force Academy in their first game and lost to Mora and Hibbing. Hibbing in a game you saw here on Public Access Channel 12. So the Bears are coached by Sean Stryer. It's assisted by Dan Dozian, Jake Fallas, Mark Muich, Chris Weston, Nick Miller, John Schoberg, Dave Coons, and Nate Perkio and Josh Bestel. Superintendent of Schools in Eveleth Gilbert, Jeff Carey. The principal is Angie Williams. The athletic activities director, Jojo Scott, and the band director is Kevin Susmal. Titans are in their white away uniforms, green helmets, numerals, and trim. They're going to be going from left to right to start tonight's game. Bears are in their black, heading the other way. Nice to have you along on Public Access Channel 12. Most of the snow is, well, 5 miles north of here. It's off the field in Virginia. And over here on the top of the hill at Moore Stadium, there's still snow on the outer edges. The players in their warm-ups wore off a lot of that snow. Let's see, there's 8 people on press row. Jim Lane, who's by me writing for the Mesaba Daily News. I remember Bert Arvila used to write. He was the old Swami, and he was in Michigan press box. Would they fit 2,000 or something? We got 8 here in Eveleth tonight. Jim Lane will keep me on the straight and narrow. Doesn't have his Cubs stuff on. He's got the Blackhawks. Chicago, we're underway. Krakowski's kick is fumbled, taken at the 30-yard line. Fighting his way out to about the 38-yard line. We'll pick up the number for the Titans. Got so many people in press row tonight. I think that was number 7, Bryce Giving. So many people on press row tonight. We're fogging up. Nice to have you along here. First possession of tonight's game just underway. They'll set the chains. 1st and 10. Greenway from their own 37-yard line. DeChampo is going to go wide to the left. Jace Hansen Cochran to this side, but a big hole moving up, trying to pick up the number. Oh, and big yardage off the left side, and they're going to move the chains for the Titans. Going to be a 1st and 10, and they are in Eveleth Gilbert territory. Boy, they're in the I formation behind Ryla. He's going to get off to Platt again, and he's going to get, about 8 or 9, maybe not quite 10. Platt close to another first down. Going to be a 2nd down and 9. So, boy, they found some holds on that outside up the middle between the tackles. They're going to give it off again and trying to come up with a tackle on Platt. That time the Bears pushed him back. We'll pick up Eveleth Gilbert. We had them on early. Evan Harris, one of the Golden Bears, in on the tackle. We have 10:55 to go, first quarter, just underway, first possession of the game. Out come the Titans. Now we're going to split somebody wide here. Hansen Cochran. And they're just going to keep it up the middle, going to fight and into first down territory. Looking at the Bears defensively. Riley Kwiatkowski, number 38. Oh, now I got a picture. Ball right on the 35-yard line, 10:30 to go, 1st and 10. Hansen Cochran out here to the right, Champeau to the left. They'll give it off to the tailback. He's going to find some room there. That's out to the near side, Eli Conaway. 6'2", 198. He's a junior. And it's been all positive yards for the Titans on this first drive. They're going to set it up again. First down, checking in for Golden Bears, Riley Kwiatkowski. They've kept it on the ground. Ryla, the quarterback, will try to set some other people for you. That's Nikolai Ryla. Platt and Conaway, now they're going to, they tried to give it to the tailback. A jailbreak. Ryla tries to get around, but cannot get around Nick Badette. Badette on a nice play on that one. Strung it out. Looked like he bobbled it. I don't know if he was going to give it off to the tailback, took off to the left, and chasing him down was Nick Badette from his left, from his defensive end position. Bears are on the heels, but that's a good one. That's what the doctor ordered. The ball on the 30-yard line, 2nd down and 23. Ryla in. We're going to try to check these backs here. Tailback is Conaway, Platt, Hanson Cochran to the right. They're going to just give it off, and Platt just running over people. Picks up nice first down. Been positive yards on the ground every play except for that last one. Checking out is Conaway. 8:59 to go, first quarter. No score here from Eveleth, top of the Hilltop City. Moore Stadium. Champo right, the DeChampo out to the left. Over here near side now is Bryce Giving. You got I formation behind Ryla. He's going to play fake, rolls, looks, throws it, and it's off the hands, incomplete of Bryce Giving. Back on the coverage for Eveleth Gilbert. I don't know if it was Grahek on the coverage. Oh, we'll get it here. Replay. Little sprint out off the play action. Off his hands, he was open. And look like Grahek. So they're going to have a 4th down and 16. Bears have stiffened here. I want to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Tufco Incorporated and ISD 2154. Ryla in the backfield under center. Sprints again off of a play action. Throws it. Got a receiver. Ball's tipped. Incomplete. We'll see who was, if it was Mackey on a defensive play. I think Gavin Mackey. They tried the same play. And here it comes. Here's Ryla looking. And nice defensive play by Mackey. Seeing who the pass was intended for. I'm not sure if it was Cochran or Hanson Cochran. Anyway, the Bears have held. The way that possession started, they were moving right on down. So here comes the Bears. 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Under center. In motion, near side. Now they'll come to the near side, trying to get to the corner. And finally taken down. That's Gavin Mackey. Let's see, number 28. In on a tackle for Greenway. Looked like Jake Manny and Deja Sharuti Allen. Boy, this is a typical, looks like a Bob Schwartz team. Got some good size. Nice to have you along. We're on YouTube tonight. We got the word out, trying to get our cable hooked up. I say if we do get it hooked up, it'll be talking to the people over at Edgewood Vista. Just a handoff. Nice shot of it. Merrill. Schlottick and Merrill in the backfield. Jacob Sickle checking into the huddle. 7:30 to go. First quarter, no score here from Moore Stadium in Eveleth. Nice to have you along. Greenway's had it once. Bears are on their first possession. Merrill wide to the left here. They'll give it off, and there goes Mackey. Nice tackle, but the Bears have moved the chains. Gavin Mackey on the carry. Up on the tackle was that Nash, number 9. We'll see. Here it comes. Cody Merrill, some blocking there. Coming in, and boy, when that second level has to. Jagger Nash 150-pound junior, 5'10", but the Bears will move the chains. Cody Intihar wide here to the left-hand side. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Bears on their first possession. I formation behind Badette. He's going to give it off, but not much there. Moving up and making the tackle. That was Mackey again on the run. Moving up on the tackle was Matt Jeska. He's a linebacker, 6'1", 190-pound senior.
Matt Jeska on the tackle for the Titans.
Under 6.5 minutes to go first quarter. Both teams, well, we've had one incomplete pass and one picked off, so, or once two defensive plays where the clock was stopped. We got I formation here behind Badette. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Going to give it off to the tailback. And nothing much there. Mackey on the carry. Billy Johannesson and maybe Stockwell, one of the other players. So 3rd down and 11. Clock running here, 5:45 to go in our first quarter. Sicko wide here to the left over for D'Angelo Jefferson out to cover the sophomore Sickle. They're going to give it off. No, play action. Badette with the ball, and he's going to be sacked. Going to be sacked back there for Greenway. Jack Lorenz, 6'6", 216. That one didn't do much. It was, you'll see it. He sprinted to the right after the play action. But Lorenz, and I think there was another Greenway player, number 77. Was Zeb Graves. They got some good size on this Greenway team. We have under 5 minutes to go in the scoreless first quarter. Fourth down and 19. And punt is pretty good. Going to go back to the 40 and take a Golden Bear roll to the 37-yard line. And that's where the Titans will start their second possession of tonight's game. Sickle was the punt. And here come the Titans again. 1st and 10 and for their own 37-yard line. Nice to have you along here on Public Access Channel 12. Hugo and Donnie and Eric on the cameras tonight. I get the privilege of sitting by Jimmy Lane. We were talking more food than anything. The smothered chicken in Bee Gees was, I always rate places or towns by the food. And Bee Gees, that's smothered chicken. I don't know if I'm supposed to give a free ad, but I did. Ryla's going to give it off, trying to come this way. Conaway's going to get out near midfield. Mackey in on the tackle, also for the Golden Bears, Bailey Grahek. So they're on the running plays, they're getting out to the 2nd and 3rd level. DeChampo wide to the left. They're going to give it off to, is it Platt again? Hanging on for the Bears. Tom Schlottick got a hold of him and hung on, but he see where they spot the ball. Cole Platt, 5'9", 180-pound senior running back. Checking in for Eveleth Gilbert right now, Lucas Hultman. Golden Bears and the Titans here on Public Access Channel 12. Nice to have you along. Here you see the run. Conway, he gets contact, but he keeps on pushing. Bears trying to strip it. He hangs on. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Going to give it off, quick hitter right up the middle. Going to get inside the 45-yard line. One of the Golden Bears in on the play. The running was going to be Matt Jeska. Looks like Harris and Riley Kwiatkowski. Ball just inside the Eveleth Gilbert 45-yard line. DeChampo wide to the left. Coming over to the near side is Hanson Cochran. A couple 1,000-point scorers on their basketball team. They're going to give it off to Conway. He's going to fall forward. He might get the first down. Gavin Mackey in on the tackle once again. They're going to set it. We have 2:45 to go in our first quarter. No score here from Moore Stadium. Nice to have you along. Homecoming 2018. At halftime, we're going to turn it over to Mr. Schoberg, and I think that we'll have the presentation of the players or of the court. For our people listening on YouTube tonight, I want to say hi over to those folks at Edgewood Vista. Joe Percott. First down, they'll move the chains. Joey, longtime friend over there rehabbing and moving on. He had some shoulder work done, but doing good. And my mother-in-law, Agnes Mannanen, is over at the Edgewood Vista. DeChambeau wide to the left. Hanson Cochran, Ryla under center. Going to give it off to the deep back. Oh, he just ran over. Boy, Mackey put his head in there, but that Conaway just really lowered his shoulder. Comes here on the right side. Mackey stood his ground, but you're going to see a hit here. Boom. And he falls forward for 2 or 3 yards. Now we got okay, contact, head contact. So there's going to be a penalty with the helmet, I mean. So they're going to step it off against Greenway, Nashua, Keewatin. They call them the Titans. Bob Schwartz is the head coach over in Greenway, NK. He's assisted by Ben Sletton, Mike Chapertia, Joe Westlake, Nick Emanuel, Mark Gibo, and Jamie Geyer. 2:30 remaining in our first quarter. That's a long one, step it off against the Titans. Yeah, it's pretty foggy up here. I keep thinking it's just the booth, but looking at my monitor here, it got kind of a haze out there. That's okay. DeChambeau wide left. Hanson Cochran here. But it's been really between the tackles. They're going to give it off again. Here's Plott. Somebody got a hold of him, but he gets another 5-6 yards on that.
Plotting on the carry. Held up by Tommy Schlottick.
Schlottick grabbed and hung on. Riley Krakowski in there also. Saw Riley a lot this summer in the weight room. Playing his first year of football. He's a senior. I think he was a captain on the soccer team last year. Second down and 14. They got a good chunk, but they had to trying to fight off that penalty. Platt, Conaway, and I got to check that third back behind Ryla. Under a minute and a half to go, and he scored his first quarter. He's looking. He was looking right at Hanson Cochran all the way down his near sideline. Back on the coverage for the Golden Bears, Bailey Grahek.
Cochran Hanson falls incomplete. Bailey Grahek on the coverage for the Golden Bears.
We got a nice view here on my monitor. It's just like watching TV there, Jim. Jim Lane was filling me in on all the important events of the world. About the only thing we didn't talk was, boy, we worked those years together doing this, and I told him put that headset on to keep your ears warm. 3rd and 14, incomplete pass, stop the clock. Ryle, a straight drop, looks at DeChambeau, long one down, and he's got it. Did he catch it before he went out of bounds on that far side? Number 12, Dylan DeChambeau.
Ryla's pass is complete to Dylan DeChambeau.
Boy, this is the kind of wideout. Now, he hasn't played football, I don't think. And look at the way he put it up. Tell you see him, you can't stop him on the basketball court. So you know if the ball gets near him, he's going to grab it. DeChambeau, the first look his way. Big yardage for the Titans. First down and 10 from the Eveleth Gilbert 24-yard line. We got 1:13 to go. They're going to give it off. Is that Conaway rumbling down, keeping going? Who do we have with the
Platt up the middle?
Platt again. I see the 4.
Titans.
5'9", 180. He's a senior. We heard going in that he's going to get the ball. Boy, you throw that long pass completion in. We have 1:05 to go. First quarter, no score, but Greenway's down on the Eveleth Gilbert, It's on the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. I got to get down where I can see. And he's going to roll right. He's looking over here at Hanson Cochran, but he throws it. It's incomplete. tried going underneath to Matt Jeska, the running back. Trying to see, let's watch who's on the coverage here on our replay. He's looking, pressured by the Bears. Oh, a nice defensive play again. Who do we got there? Trying to go with, I'm not sure who that was. Oh, Josh Creer Oberstar, number 23. Josh, 6-foot sophomore. Here they'll try it again. They're going to give it off to Platt. Platt moving the pile. And on the tackle, Mackey and Kwiatkowski for the Bears. Clock running, under 30 seconds to go in our first half. Jim, which way's the wind blowing? I can't see the fog. Anyway, they're gonna get one off ahead of time. Our window is clearer on this left end. Hanson Cochran to the right, DeChampo over to the left. They're going to give it off to the tailback. He's going to get to the corner and in for a 10-yard touchdown.
Conway around right
Platt in the end zone, Jim. 5.5 seconds. Here he comes. Chains on the 16. That's Conaway. Conaway gets to the corner. Nice replay there. What do we have on the run there, Jim? How long? 15? Jim? 15-yard run for Conaway. And they're going to give it off again to Conaway. And they're both pushing, and boy, good shot by our cameraman. Couldn't get to the goal line. So the run is short. We have 5.5 seconds remaining in our first half, or first quarter. Here's the touchdown again, running behind that line. Oh no, this is the extra point. Bears held them out there as we got a 6-0 game here. We'll see, they're loading up something for us. The Bears over on the sideline here, 6-0. The run failed. So here it comes. Here comes the touchdown. Conaway, the Bears plug up the middle, but then he gets to the edge. Grauheck can't quite catch him as he gets to the goal line and in for the Titans. 6-0 Greenway, Nashwauk-Keewatin leading the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears. Nice to have you along. Can't even take a break. This is Hugo's got coffee in front of us. 5 seconds and we can take a break. Riley pounds and it's been touched, and I think that the Titans got it. Boy, we'll watch a replay. He kicked it right at the front guy, drove it right at him. Did it go the 10 yards? That's the key, but they're talking about it. I didn't see. I know they covered it, but looks like it'll be Eveleth. Gilbert ball. Let's see. They pounded it right at Carl Zaponcic, and Greenway fell on it, but it wasn't to be. They're talking it over. You can see Bob Schwartz there, and Mr. Holmstrom, Tim, one of the officials, Paul Ray. I got to get the third guy. I'm naming 2 out of 3 on the officiating crew, but Holmstrom, Ray, and I can't get the third one. Mr. Coach Bob Schwartz over there pleading his case. I wouldn't argue with Bob. Ooh. So Bears going to have it 1st and 10. There's 0.8 seconds to go. But Ed under center. In motion, Kwiatkowski. They're going to give it off to the tailback. That's Merrill. Merrill put down by Eli Conaway. And you'll watch the replay as we head out of the first quarter. You see Kwiatkowski in motion. You're going to give it off to Merrill, the running back. A little bit of a hole there. Oh, a good hole. Got to the second level. Picked up over 5 yards on that. We got a penalty marker. Another contact to the head on the Titans, and they're gonna step it off, and that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, Greenway, Nashua, Keewatin 6, Eveleth Gilbert nothing. We'll return with second quarter action after that.
Fans, please direct your attention to the track where Minnesota State Troopers Beth and Burr are here to blast out some t-shirts with a very important message about buckling up. Be sure to wear your t-shirt tonight and always wear your seatbelt every time you get into your car. Here come the t-shirts. Get ready. Fans, the Troopers are here because traffic crashes are the second leading killer for teens 16 and 17 years old in Minnesota, behind only suicide. But we can change this culture. No longer do teens need to mourn the loss of their friends. Traffic crashes are preventable. Whenever you drive, buckle up and make sure everyone else is wearing a seatbelt too. If you're in the car with an unbelted motorist, speak up.
Okay, the Bears have it 1st and 10. But that's going to give it off to, is that Gavin Mackey or is it Cody Merrill? Let's see. They're going to place the ball down at the 30, going to call it the 34-yard line. Man, they fired one of those shirts up to the top to our camera people. But Ed under center, Schlottick, the tailback, or the fullback, in motion, Kwiatkowski. Going to give it off. Here's Mackey, breaks it. No, check that. That's Merrill. Merrill down, fights his way down to the 20, close to the 20-yard line. Cody Merrill. I think he had the last carry in that first quarter, I guess. They got 18, they got 28, and they got 38. Might not seem like much, but sometimes all you see is one number. Intihar wide to the left. Tight on this near side is Kwiatkowski. They'll just give it, push it up the middle. That's Tom Schlottick. In on the tackle for the Titans, Matt Jeska from his linebacker position. We have 10:50, clock running here, 10:50 to go in the first half. Titans 6, Golden Bears nothing, but Eveleth Gilbert has it on Greenway Nashua Keewatin's 22-yard line. Sickle wide to the left. Schlottick, the fullback. Merrill, the tailback. Check that Mackey. They're going to give it off to him. He's going to run off the right side, breaks tackles, rumbles on down. Check that. That was Merrill. No, that was Cody Merrill. That's he broke a tackle. Going to be down 1st and goal. I think it's going to 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. 10:24 to go. Yeah, the replay shows Merrill. Now we got going wide to the left will be Josh Creer Oberstar, number 23. I formation, got a wing on the left side. He'll come in motion. And they're going to give it off. Mackey or Merrill down after a couple-yard gain. We'll pick up another Intihar into the game. Looks like him and Creer Oberstar are rotating the game or the plays in. Good shot of the Titan defense. Ball inside the 10-yard line. We got a 2nd and 5. Badette, Schlottick, the fullback, Merrill, the tailback. Going to pitch it back to Merrill. Going to try the left side. Good blocking over there. He's going to get in for a touchdown. 9-yard run for Cody Merrill. Nine-yard run. Boy, we got to check those guys on the left side of the line. Number 54 for the Bears, Will Bittman. He sealed his guy. Here comes Merrill. And trying to do something with him was Jager Nash, but Number 18 will get in the end zone for Eveleth Gilbert. We're tied at 6 with 9:36 to go in the second quarter. Bears were set up on that one off another penalty. They're going to go for 2. And Bodette's going to give it off to Merrill, and he's in for 2. Merrill will add 2 more. 9:36 remaining in the first half. Eveleth Gilbert 8, Greenway Nashwauk 6. We'll return with the Golden Bear kickoff after this. $9:36 to go in the first half. Eveleth Gilbert 8, Greenway Nashwauk 6.
Jefferson back to receive for the Titans. Flanked by number 7, Bryce
we're going to
Given,
see what
and number 21, Derek Davidson.
Riley Kwiatkowski will load it up. Number 38, he's going to do the kicking. There's Paul Ray, the official. Boy, there's a fog on the top of the hill in Eveleth. So we're going to see as Kwiatkowski approaches. Got a good kick. A spiral, and it's going to be picked up at about the 15-yard line. And fighting his way out near the 30 for Greenway. And Jefferson will make the return. We'll see. We'll watch the replay here. Jefferson takes it and has some trouble, but then here he comes. Zaponcic in on the tackle. Schlottick making his way over and gets a piece of him. Out come the and what do we got? Timeout on the field. Going to be timeout Bears. 9:29 to go in our first half. 8-6 Golden Bears.
For over 50 years, Tufco has been a supplier of tires and services for the mines of northeastern Minnesota. As an independent company located south of Eveleth, Tufco appreciates the virtue of being part of the Iron Range economy and is a proud supporter of youth activities on the range.
Okay, we're returning. We got
Tufco has been a
Platter Conaway breaking out to about the 48-yard line.
Northeastern Minnesota. As an independent company located south.
16, Jake Sickle.
We're getting some nice text on this. Anyway, we got people watching it on Channel 12 over at Edgewood Vista. Got to say hi to Joey Percott over there, and Agnes Manninen over there, my mother-in-law. So I guess we're coming in Channel 12 over there. 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line. They're going to give it off, and he gets to the edge, going to get down to the 40-yard line. He's still rumbling. Boy. Sickle, or Merrill, had to make the tackle along with Schlottick, but not until Conaway had a big gain off the right side. 9:12 remaining in our first half. 8-6 Eveleth Gilbert. Touchdowns today in this game. Conaway has one for the Titans, and Merrill has a touchdown and 2-point conversion for Eveleth Gilbert. Greenway out quick. We're going to give it off to Conaway again. He's battling, but in on the tackle. We'll get, looks like Dawson Varda. Varda in on the tackle. And Merrill. So second and 7 from the 27-yard line. Man, Mr. Prosen squeegeeing like he used to. Man, we got things fogging up, but I'm always kind of half in a fog. Now they give off to Plott, and he's going to fight his way. In on the tackle, Riley Kwiatkowski in on the tackle. If you could pass down the squeegee, It's a team effort here.
About 3 on the play.
Thank you,
Brings up
sir.
a third, about 5.
Grand Rapids radio station just handed it off to me. You can tell I'm not going to make much money in this world at a gas station, but thank you, sir. Better get it back to somebody who counts. DeChambeau over here to the left. Ryla under center. They're going to give it off again. Conaway's going to get all the way down near the 10-yard line. Finally run out of bounds. Eli Conaway, 6'2", 198-pound junior. Man, they've been able to run it and between the tackles. Nice replay for you. Jacob Sickle made the tackle or knocked him out of bounds. Trouble is when your safety's making the tackle, you got 2 levels. Ball on the 11-yard line, 1st and 10. Ryla under center, going to give it off to the second back. Bears are hanging on. Schlottick, one of the tacklers. Kwiatkowski, one of the tacklers on plot. 7:40 to go. 7:40 to go in our first half. 8-6, Eveleth Gilbert. Ryla in with the play. Quarterback for Greenway, Nikolai Ryla. He's finally a senior, 6 foot, 199. He's not a small kid either. DeChambeau over here to the left. 3-back eye in to give it off to Conaway. Bounces off a tackler, and he's going to run right over the last guy. 10-yard touchdown run. 7:13 to go in our first half. Conaway again. You know, if the Bears get in contact, and nice replay. Nice replay, Hugo. Finally bring him down, but he's in the end zone. 12-8. Hanson Cochran wide to the right. DeChambeau over here to the left. I formation, they're going to give it off to Conaway, and he's going to walk right in. Conaway with the 2-point conversion. So, we have 7:13 to go in the first half. Greenway NK 14, Eveleth Gilbert 8 will return with the Titans kickoff after this.
Ryla to kick.
Okay, we're ready. Ryla's going to kick. 7:13 to go in the first half. 14-8 Titans. Ryla pounds it, goes along the ground. Grahek will fall on it. I was going to see if Dave Pike's working tonight. If I could talk to the camera people. Dave's supposed to be on the chain gang. Man, it looks like the fog is, well, you can see it rolling in. 7:12 remaining. This is going to be a total team effort calling some of these plays.
Kick is recovered by number 49, Bailey Grahak.
Going to be 1st and 10 Bears on the 22. They scored their last possession, a 9-yard run by Cody Merrill. He had the 2-point conversion. But Greenway, Nashua Keewatin answered that. But that's going to hand it off. Here's Mackey. Mackey's going to, or check that, Merrill. Merrill's going to get it out to the 36-yard line. Cody Merrill. 6 foot, 200-pound back. Nice hole.
7, Bryce Giving.
And he breaks the first tackle by Jager Nash, but he's put down at the 35-yard line.
About 13
and that's going to be a first down. We got a timeout on the field. Eveleth Gilbert wants to talk it over. 6:56 remaining in our first half. 14-8 Titans. Okay, we're returning 14-8. We have under 7 minutes to go. Bears have the ball, trying to answer that last touchdown by the Titans. In motion is Kwiatkowski. They're going to give it off to Mackey, but nothing there. We're going to try to pick up the number. Who grabbed him around the ankles? I think it was clock running here. Under 6.5 minutes to go in our first half. But that's going to give it up. Boy, nice defensive play. Gave it to Merrill, but who made the play for Greenway? We'll call it right here. Boy, they were right in there. Was it 82 that came off the edge? Jake Manny, I think. Into the game, Jacob Sickle. We have under 6 minutes to go in the first half. 14-8. Greenway NK. Nice to have you along on this Friday night. Whether you're viewing it on the internet or on cable, nice to have you along tonight. Sickle wide to the left or right to the right. Now they look like they're going to try to load up a pass. Boy, a big defensive play. We're going to check this one out. They look like they were trying to load up a halfback pass. They gave it to Sickle. Big defensive play by Greenway. In on the play, Hunter Scallett. So we got a penalty marker. Under 5:30 to go. Man, that Scallett blew that one up. It looked like they were trying to have Sickle load up a pass, halfback pass. He has played quarterback. So the Titans are going to decline that play. I'm trying to check around. It's homecoming week. Are we going to have the court here? Royalty? Well, they're going to start her up. Bears are trying to get players on and do. Under 5:20 to go. Sickle's going to do the punting. Greenway is going to go all out to try to get it because they don't have anybody back. Boy, and it is blocked on on the inside the 10. Boy, Greenway had everybody up on that one. Greenway was not going to have anybody back, and they went, and the snap was tough to handle. I'm not saying the snap was bad or the handle. Here comes the replay. Yeah, it just slipped through Jacob's hands, and here they come. Who got it? Was it coming from the other side? Might have been Graves. So it's what the doctor ordered for the Titans. They have a 14-8 lead, and they got the ball 1st and 10 on the Eveleth Gilbert 14 off the block punt. Hanson Cochran to the right. They're going to give it off. Here's Conaway rumbling. He's down near the goal line. Let's check this now. Who ended up on the tackle? So now they're on the what? Whoop, had it wrong. They're inside the 5 right now. DeChampeau over here. And they're going to give it off to Conaway over the right side. We got a penalty marker. He's into the end zone. From the 8-yard line. But penalty marker. It's going to go against the Titans. Tim Holmstrom, he is from the Biwabic area. I tell you that Conaway and they use their blocks really well. Ryla, I am unofficially 1 for 3 passing. 4:31 to go. Here comes DeChampeau over here to the left. 3-back eye, going to give it off to Conaway, going to try to get to the right side. Looks like his last 2 touchdowns. He's down near the 1-yard line before he's knocked down. I was going to try to give some of these linemen for Greenway credit because we're calling 22's out front blocking. Also in there for Greenway, number 70, Deja Cerruti Allen. But they've been running the ball. It doesn't start with the backs. It starts with the line, and they've been moving people out. They're down there right now on the 1. First and 1. I guess they can get it in without a touchdown. Give it off to Conway. 1 yard run. Eli Conway again. He's got 3 by my books. We'll get the replay here. That one comes with 4:19 to go. $20-8. That's all right. Here come the Raiders. Well, I said it once tonight, the Raiders. It's not the Raiders. It's the Titans because it's Greenway NK. And he's going to give it off to Conway, and he stood up and not in. Looks like Merrill made the tackle. Run failed. So it's 20-8. Greenway NK. 4:19 to go in our first half. Nice to have you along. Look at Paul Ray running. Man, he looks like he played for the Tower Sedan Golden Eagles. And nice replay here. And I'm trying to pick up who stood him up. That's Merrill. Yep, nice tackle. Stopped him. 20-8 Titans. 4:19 to go in the first half. We'll return with the Titan kickoff after this. Who I've been talking about, and my mother-in-law, they're over at St. Michael's, not Edgewood Vista. So that's good. Somebody told me. Now we got it down way back. That's Gavin Mackey.
Jake Sickle recovers the punt for the kick for the Golden Bears. Golden Bears will take over.
Okay, Eveleth Gilbert now.
12-yard line.
Greenway NK has scored two touchdowns unanswered. So Bears had an 8-6 lead. But Conway, they've been moving the ball. Greenway on the ground. We got a 1st and 10. Golden Bears from their own 12. Tell you, if Greenway holds them and there's a punt, they could come out of it with a good possession, good position. Bears are splitting people. 3 here to the right. Shotgun formation. We got really loaded up to the right. Badette looks pressured. Now he'll just take off. He's going to maybe get a yard. We'll catch.
Badette scrambles for a short game. Tackled by Bryce Smith for the Titans.
You can see the fog rolling in. I'm just glad we got replays. I can cover up some of my mistakes. 3:43, the clock's running here in the end of the first half. 20-8, Greenway NK. Out come the Bears. They're going to send Sickle, Schlottick, and Intihar wide to the right. Badette from the shotgun. Well, we got penalties. The Bears were in motion. I think it was the end on one of these ends on this near side. So, I want to remind you tonight's game brought to you in part by Tufco Incorporated out of Eveleth, ISD 2154. Nice to have you. Along, Gavin Mackey in. And as I said earlier, although we could have some people watching over at Edgewood Vista too, but St. Michael's in Virginia. Got some friends and relatives over there watching high school football on Public Access Channel 12. Again, we got 3 this way, and we got another one coming. Shotgun formation for Badette. Looks, got a man over the middle. Looks like he was going toward career Oberstar. Josh, the wide out.
For Josh, career Oberstar falls incomplete.
Incomplete pass stops the clock with 2:54 to go. 2:54 to go in our first half. 3 touchdowns here for Conway from Greenway. Eli Conway, boy, he's a big running back. But that line opens it up nice for him. Under 3 minutes to go. Incomplete pass, stop the clock. Looks like we got Quinn Mewich over here wide right. And now he steps offside. Another penalty on the Bears. I used to tell kids when we had the old flag football, football's easy. We're going to go right or left on 1, 2, or 3. So that penalty will set it up, what, 3rd and 12 from the 3rd and 18.
3rd and about 18 for the Golden Bears.
And we're back on. They're back on their own 8. Still wide out. Shotgun. Here's Badette. Looks, fires it. Looking long, too far. Looking for Josh Creer Oberstar. Back on the coverage for. Who was back on the coverage? Giannis? For Greenway. Incomplete pass. I tell you,
brings up a 4th and about 18 for the Golden Bears.
The Titans right now are going to get the ball back with plenty of time here in the first half, and they should get pretty good field position. 4th and 18. I tell you, they're on their intercoms here, and our camera people can't see because of the fog up there. Just go wide and point. And Sickle got it off. Greenway came. It's going to end up at about the 36-yard line of Eveleth Gilbert. So Greenway NK is going to start with a good field position. They lead here 20-8 with 2:40 to go in our first half.
For over 50 years, Tufco has been a supplier of tires and services for the mines of northeastern Minnesota. As an independent company located south of Eveleth, Tufco appreciates the virtue of being part of the Iron Range economy and is a proud supporter of youth activities on the range.
Timeout Titans.
Okay, we come out of the timeout. We have 2:40 to go, first half, 20-4. Titans. Ryle under center, man. They just been running with that 3-back eye. Here's Plott. He's got a big hole. Oh, man, lowered his head and got met at the pass. Who was that Sickle that hit him, or? Well, no, the Bears finally pulled him down. He got 7-8 yards. I think if it was Sickle, he looks hurt, but we didn't get a replay on it. Okay.
Gain of about 9 on the play brings up a 2nd and 1 for the
man. They both lowered their head back there. 2 minutes coming on. 2 minutes to go in the half. Greenway, NK. Here comes Plott, and a couple people tried to just go for the ball, but he kept on going. Jacob Sickle, no, check that. Cody Merrill and
Cody Merrill on the tackle.
Riley Krakowski helping him.
It's enough for Titan first down.
So 1:58 to go. They'll move the chains, reset it, and they start it up. Hanson Cochran wide to the right. DeChampo over here. They're just going to give it off. Here's Conaway. He has 3 touchdowns. This one kind of looks like the others. Well, worked off a nice block on that far edge.
Conway with a big gain over the right end.
Trying to check who made the block on that far side. I don't know if it was Jessica. Well, we're going to see. Here comes Conaway. No, it's not Jessica. It's Hanson Cochran. He stayed with his block all the way to the sideline. Merrill had to end up with a tackle with... but they're getting to the second level, if not worse.
From the 8.
So that was Hanson Cochran. I see him on the basketball court. 6'5", 190. He's a senior. Finally, 23-8 Titans, and they're looking for more. Down near the goal line, the Bears will try to stop them. Badette there. Cole Plott, 5'9", 180-pound senior. They're going to set it up and start the clock. Under a minute and a half to go in the half on the next snap of the ball. Second down and goal. Titans leading by 15 and looking for more. They'll give it off to Plott. Big hole. He's in for a touchdown. 5-yard run. 5-yard run for Cole Plott. (29-8). Yep. 5-yard run for Plott. Conaway has 3 touchdowns. Boy, the second quarter has been all Titans. Going for 2. Going to give it off to Plott, and some of the Titans think he's in.
Short on the 2-point
I don't know if that was Merrill in on the tackle. Merrill, we'll check one of those last Bears getting up. We have 1:12 to go in the first half. And, well, Merrill, one of the players in on it. I still don't know who's on the bottom. But 1:12 remaining, run failed. 26-8. Titans. Okay. Want to greet the people that are listening on YouTube or on the internet and cable TV tonight. High school football, the Golden Bears and the Titans. Homecoming 2018. Ryla will be doing the kicking. 26-8 Titans.
Ryla to kick for the Titans.
3 touchdowns in this second quarter. Kick is bounced, knocked around. Picked up is Ed Mackey with it, and he's going to know where to go. Special teams down for Greenway. Might be Israel Hartman, one of the players down.
30-yard line.
1:07 remains in our first half. Nice night for football. Man, it's foggy. No wind. Can't see the flag, but I don't see it. I can barely make out. No wind. Boy, look at that shot. But that under center, Schlottick, the fullback, they'll give it off to the tailback. Merrill will fight his way out to the 34-yard line. Under a minute to go in the half. 26-8. Greenway NK.
Tackled by number 82, Jake Manee.
I think we're going to talk about the royalty here. But no band tonight, and I don't think they're going to send a royalty out there. Here, Cody Merrill on the run. He runs over the left side.
Merrill for a short gain.
Plott, one of the players, also in for Greenway. Billy Johansson. Johansson in on the tackle. I don't know if they're going to get one more off before the half. It doesn't look like they're in. Joshua Creer Oberstar heads to the huddle. Oh, they might get her off. 10 seconds. Outbreak the Bears. Creer Oberstar wide to the left. Muich in tight on this right side. Kwiatkowski's on the wing, but they're not going to get a playoff. We played one half of football from Moore Stadium tonight. 26-8 Greenway NK. And the Bears are heading off the field. And 26-8, and I think we're going to talk a little bit about the royalty. We're going to go to the public address announcer, Mr. Matt Schoberg. We're going to have Cole Anderson do the yakking. Okay, good. Here we go. Royalty for the 2018 homecoming.
Good evening and welcome to Eveleth Gilbert's celebration of homecoming. At this time, I would like to present to you the members of our Royal Court for 2018. First, please welcome our freshman princess, McKendrick Landwer, escorted by freshman prince John Schultzenberg. McKendrick is the daughter of Stace Landwer and Cindy Landwer. John is the son of Greg and Katie Schultzenberg. Next is our sophomore princess, Addison Johnson, escorted by sophomore prince Hunter Peterson. Addison is the daughter of Corinne and Dan Johnson. Hunter is the son of Kirsty and Todd Hall. Junior princess Ashley Pionk is escorted by Prince Alex Haas. Ashley is the daughter of the late Matthew Pionk, Melanie Pionk, and Chris Erickson. Alex is the son of Carrie and Scott Haas. Our first Queen candidate, Kaylee Grahek, is escorted by King candidate Brody Butala. Kaylee is the daughter of Chris and Shelley Grahek. Brody is the son of Dave and Stacy Butala. Queen candidate Hannah Greenwich is escorted by King candidate Cody Merrill. Hannah is the daughter of Sue and Jason Adams. Cody is the son of Shannon Henry. Next is Queen candidate Chloe Lessard, escorted by King candidate Alec Gritzmacher. Chloe is the daughter of Riley and Meredith Lessard. Alec is the son of John Gritzmacher and Catherine Gritzmacher. Now, please greet your 2018 Homecoming King Gavin Mackey and Queen Emily Rinney. King Gavin is the son of Dan and Chris Mackey. Queen Emily is the daughter of John and Kathy Rinney. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Eveleth Gilbert High School 2018 Homecoming Royal Court.
Okay, that's the Royalty 2018. We'll take a little break, give the camera crew a break. 26-8, Greenway Nashua Keewatin leads the Golden Bears. We'll come back with second half action after this. After about halfway through that first quarter, Greenway NK attempted 3 passes and completed 1 for 24 yards to Dylan DeChampo. So that's it. The Bears, I think, are going to get the ball to start. Bears come into this game 2-2. Wins over Force Academy and Virginia. Their losses to Hibbing and Mora. Mora quite a power in Class 7 3A. So see the Bears in their black uniforms with gold numerals and gold trim. Camera people tonight, Don Mariucci and Eric Tweeton. And mixing us all up is Hugo Mariucci on the replays. And foggy night like tonight,
Ryle
the
to
replays
kick
really help
for the
get
Titans.
another look at it. So Ryla's going to kick
Mackey
off.
back for the Golden Bears.
Let's see, Merrill and Mackey back. I think it's 18 and 28. So, Ryla with the approach, and we're underway in the second half. It's a squibber on the ground, and they do get on it, so the Bears will start at their own 38-yard line. Falling on it is Will Bittman.
54, Will Bittman.
Will Bittman fell on it, and
Golden
that's where the
Bears
Bears will
take over
start.
First and 10 at about their 37-yard line.
There's the replay, and
9-yard line.
so out break the Golden Bears. Try to catch a. Out at center is Evan Harris. And now Merrill will try the left side, but Plott there, one of the players,
Merrill
and
tackled by
Conaway.
Conway and Platt.
So, career Oberstar in with the play. Clock running here. We're just underway in the second half. Yeah, boy, look at Joe Schoberg at right tackle over here. Harris is the center, trying to get that Lucas Hultman, the guard, on this near side. We'll try to get the other side for you. Bodette's going to hand it off to Merrill. Nothing there. Not much there. Over on the left side is
Merrill tackled
Dawson
by
Varda.
Hansen and Jeska for a
We'll
loss
watch the play on this one.
Brings up a
Bittman in the line over there is
12 for the
54,
Golden Bears.
and Muich lined up tight. And nothing there with the, let's see, the push. Who was the first Greenway guy? Might have been William Stockwell. So 3rd down and 13. Bears have it on their own 36. The Raiders, we called them the Raiders again tonight. The Titans blew up that last defensive play. I formation, they got a wing on the left side. Schlottick the up back. Here comes Bodette. Play action, looking long over the middle there. Oh, off the hands of Sickle. Jacob Sickle down there. We'll try to check the coverage for you. And here comes the replay on it. There's going to be some play action here for Bodette. But he's going to look at Sickle. Sprints out to get himself some room or some time. Over, and Sickle had a step on.
Sickle back to kick for the Golden Bears.
Back for Greenway was D'Angelo Jefferson, 6 foot, 192-pound junior. Nobody back again. They blocked one tonight. Now Sickle's looking to throw. He's got it out. They're going to get a first down to Mackey down to the 41-yard line. So
Sickle's pass is
Sickle,
complete. Number 28, Gavin Mackey.
Sickles played quarterback.
Gain of about 16 on the play, resulting in a Golden Bear first down.
Finally knocked out of bounds by Matt Jeska. He's a lefty, that Sickle. He played quarterback against Hibbing. Intihar to the left. Bears pick up a first down. They have it on the 41-yard line of Greenway. Schlottick, the fullback, they'll give it off to the tailback. Mackey or Merrill. There's an 8 on the end. That's Merrill.
Merrill.
Cody Merrill.
And
you'll see. And he's doing a good job carrying and keeps his legs going. And Jeska was hanging on, finishing him off, I think, Jace Hansen Cochran. 2nd down and 3. Eveleth Gilbert on the Titans, 34-yard line. In motion is Kwiatkowski. They give it off to the fullback, to Schlottick. Nothing there. Tried to just pound it up.
On the carry.
And on a tackle for the Titans, Bryce Smith.
About 3 for the Golden Bears.
Bryce Smith, one of the players in on it. We'll see. Who's hanging on there? One of the players got a hold of him. Going to set up a 3rd and 3. Ball on the Greenway NK 34-yard line. Bears trail here 26-8. 9:01 to go in our 3rd quarter. Schlottick and Merrill. Here's Kwiatkowski in motion. Badet fakes it, and they're hanging on. He'll just let her go. Throws it. He got popped as he threw the thing. One of the Greenway guys had him around the ankle. I don't know who had him by the ankle. Trying to go to Merrill. Here he comes. We'll find out. Somebody got him and just hung on and hung on till the help came. But boy, right at the end of that play, I think it was it Stockwell? Defensive lineman. 8:44 to stop the clock on the incomplete pass. But that's a big kid, but he got popped at the end. Intahar's going to go wide to the left. Muich to this near side. Also coming over this way is Creer Oberstar. Motion to this side. That's Merrill. And it's a jailbreak as the snap was all...
flag on the play.
We got a flag on the play. Snapping the ball. No, Joe Schoberg is an offensive lineman.
Ball starting the Golden Bears.
We have 8:41 to go in our 3rd quarter. 26-8 Greenway leading the Golden Bears. Gavin Mackey in. Quinn Muich out. Oh, there's a good shot. See the fog. Badet in motion. Here comes Merrill. Badet looks that way down the sideline looking for Merrill. The defender did get turned around. Now we're going to get the flag. Now we're going to get the flag. Merrill came in motion on this one, and he kept on coming down the sideline. Plot back on the coverage. He didn't turn around till late. So we're going to get a pass interference. Here it is. Merrill off the in motion. Now he just runs down the sideline. Oh, there comes the ball. There, nice shot on that one. Good. So penalty against Greenway, Nashwauk-Keewatin. Incomplete pass will stop the clock with 8:33 to go. Intihar wide to the left. Let's see, over the ball is that Evan Harris. And they're going to give it off. Now rumbling down is Mackey. Ooh, nice. No, check that, Merrill. And on the tackle for Greenway. Greenway's Deja Cerruti Allen in on the tackle. 8:18 to go.
On the tackle for the Titans. Gain of about 9.5 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and a 1.5 feet.
Creer Oberstar into the huddle with the play. Nice to have you along on this Friday night. Moore Stadium, the hilltop city of Eveleth. Josh Creer Oberstar wide to the right. Schlottick, the fullback, tailback is Merrill behind Badet. He's going to give it off to Merrill. Keeps his legs going down near the 10-yard line.
Merrill on the carry.
Cerruti Allen again.
On the tackle for the Titans.
Cerruti Allen
Enough
hanging
for
on.
Golden Bear first down.
So 7:46 to go. The Bears have moved the chains a couple times here. We have clock running. Sickle's going to go wide to the left. Out there to cover him is D'Angelo Jefferson. They got Muich, or is that Kwiatkowski on the wing over here? That was Kwiatkowski. And now we got a short pass. Going to get into the end zone. Tom Schlottick. Schlottick, a 10-yard touchdown pass from Badet.
Schlottick for a Golden Bear touchdown.
10-yard touchdown from Badet to Schlottick. 26-14. And they're going to give it off to Merrill. Merrill's going to try to get toward the goal line and cannot. Run fails, 7:26 to go. Third quarter, 26-14 Titans. We'll have the Golden Bear kickoff after this. We got an injured
Merrill
player
carry
down.
stopped short.
Okay. Well, let's go for as long as we got some time here. We're going to go to the touchdown. Going to go to the touchdown here by Schlottick. Now we'll see what we got. So we got somebody got popped there, Jim. There's a scrum there down near the goal line. Extra point. Bears are returning to the field. They've taken the injured player off, the injured Greenway Nashwauk Keewatin player off. So that kind of puts a damper on a lot of stuff. You know, it's a rough game, tough game, and Kwiatkowski's going to be kicking off now. Riley, Bears have just cut the lead, Greenway's lead to 26-14. And Kwiatkowski drives it. Back there is D'Angelo Jefferson. He's heading up and he's grabbed and put down by, is that Intihar or Marshall Sortadal in on the tackle. So we're back to action. We have 7:19 to go in the third quarter, 26-14. Man, here's the people stayed in their lane. Sortadal got a hold of them and hung on, and that's where the Titans will start. We'll see how both these teams come out of the long delay we had there. Hanson Cochran over to the far side, DeChambeau here on our near side. They're going to give it off, as they have most of the night, to Conaway. He's got 3 touchdowns. He's going to be tackled there by
Conway on the carry.
Is it by Sickle?
Tackled by
Kyle Sickle.
Maryland Schlottick.
Okay. You can see the defensive interior there for Eveleth. There's Dawson Varda. Also there, Lucas Hultman. And we'll check some more for you in that defensive line. Intihar looks like he's playing this right defensive end. We'll see. And not much there on that one for the Titans. Plugged up the middle. Conway getting up a little bit slow. And he's kind of limping back to the huddle. It's going to set up a 3rd and 5. Greenway NK on their own 25-yard line. If Eveleth Gilbert could hold them here, that would put them in pretty good shape. If they were going to receive a punt. DeChambeau over here. They're just going to give it off to the fullback. Breaks loose. Plot out to the 45 to midfield. Still going down to the 45-yard line. Oh, the Bears. Hanging on was Merrill, but boy, a quick hitter, and Cole Plot rumbles out down to the 45-yard line of Eveleth Gilbert. Here he comes. Somebody had a chance at him, but then once he even had contact, he went about 10 yards. Good hard running. They list him at 180. That's a nice size running. They got some nice backs. DeChambeau wide. Cochran Hanson over here to the nearest. Hanson Cochran. And they'll just give it off to the back, and he's going to get about 3 or 4 yards. Sickle and others push him back. Merrill, one of the players. Badette over there. There's Dawson Varda. They'll put the ball down Going to be a second down and 8. Greenway NK is on the Golden Bear 43-yard line. They'll start the play clock. There'll be close to 5 minutes to go in the third quarter on the next snap of the ball. Eveleth Gilbert trailing 26-14. 2 to this side. 2 back eye. And they're going to give it off, but hanging on. That first contact was Tom Schlottick. Schlottick in that.
Tom Schlottick and Lucas Holtman.
And Holtman. So the Bears could hold. We got a 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8.
Boy, that meant Titans. Like no gain on that one. Ryla brings the play in. Again, Titans are coached by Bob Swartz, head coach. Hanson Cochran wide to the right. 3 back to the 3 back eye. Straight drop back. They're just going to fire it on down to Hanson Cochran. There's contact, but both players slip down. And the incomplete pass will stop the clock at 4:22 to go in the third.
Intended for number 24, Jace Hanson Cochran, falls incomplete.
So it looks like Sickles, or check that, dropping deep will be a career Oberstar. Greenway's got it in Eveleth Gilbert territory. Looks like they're going to be showing punt there. Try to get the dropping back. Tom Cuellar will be doing the punting. Career Oberstar is back deep. Nice punt. Career Oberstar thinks about it, but lets it drop. It's going to be down near the 10-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 Golden Bears from there. We have 4:16 to go in the third quarter. Each team has 3 timeouts left remaining. And so the Bears will make changes. First and 10, Eveleth Gilbert, they trail here, 26-14. So they've held Greenway. Now if they can, man, there's a lot of time left in the third quarter. We still got the fourth quarter. Here's Baudette looking, pressure on, chasing him down, trying to, he's coming up the sideline. Greenway didn't knock him out of bounds. Giving chase was Bryce Smith, 6'1", 210-pounder, I think. We'll see, is it 71? That was giving chase, yep. There he comes, and Baudette just tucked it. And boy, somebody just kind of bumped him, but not with any kind of force. So they'll pick up a first down, 1st and 10. That gets them a little bit out of the shadow of their goal line. Schoberg in the line for the Bears. Holtman, Harris, I think, is the center. Varda, and on the other side, Bittman. In motion is Kwiatkowski. They'll give it off to the tailback. Nice yards. Gavin Mackey. Jager Nash in on the tackle for. Here they come. Kwiatkowski in motion. They give it off to Mackey. Nice hole. Nice hole. Good hard running by the senior running back. Looked like Nash and Hanson Cochran in on the tackle. 3:52, the clock running here. We're in the third quarter. 26-14 Titans. Bears looking to cut into this 2-touchdown lead. Baudette under center. Pitch back, Merrill. He hasn't had it, but boy, the Plot, one of the players, in Conaway. You know, we've called Conaway and Plot on the offensive side. They play good defensive side too for Coach Swartz. Intihar in, replacing Sickle. 3:15 to go, the clock running. Third quarter, Bears trailing by 12. Intihar wide to the left. We got Kwiatkowski on the wing this side. In tight is Muich. And play action. And he's going to be down. I think we're going to have that same guy, Bryce Smith. Smith pressured him and might have been the first player. Also there, Jack Lorenz
Loss of about 8 on the play brings up
They
the
list
4th and 12.
they list Lorenz at 6'6", 216. Hey, they got some size in this in the lines for Greenway. 2.5 minutes to go. Clock running here. 4th and 12. And they threw out of this formation earlier. But Sickle lets it go. Going to hit it about midfield. And going to roll out at about the 42-yard line. So that's where the Titans will start. 2:09 to go in the third quarter. 26-14 Greenway NK. We'll return. Well, we're not going to leave you. We'll stay with it here as high school football on Public Access Channel 12. Nice to have you along tonight. Eric Tweeton and Donnie Mariucci and Hugo Mariucci, the workforce tonight. Got here. I got here at 4:30, and Hugo was here already. DeChampo over here to the left. Hanson Cochran to the far side. And they're going to give it off. Fighting his way. Looks like Kukowski stood. No, check that. That's Merrill.
Tackled by a host of Golden Bears.
Merrill stuck his head in there. Boy, look at with the different camera work, you can see the fog. But we can see him. Doesn't look too bad on the screen, but sometimes. Somebody got squeegee pay tonight. I don't know. We'll have to check that guy's time card. I think Mr. Prosen's signing time cards for the squeegee. Oh, there's a fumble. Ball loose. The exchange between Ryala and the center. Bears were close, boy. Lucas Heltman could see it in front. Lucas 6'2", 268. He's a junior. Clock running. There'll be about a minute to go on the clock in the third quarter when we snap it. 26-14, Greenway NK. Nice to have you along if you're on the internet or on Public Access Channel 12 tonight. Or over at St. Michael's or Edgewood Vista. We got that three-back eye, and they're going to give it off to Conaway. Kicks it out. He's done that on a few of his touchdowns tonight. He gets it into Golden Bear territory.
To the right side.
I don't know how many times tonight. It seems like he reads the block, pulls right up in behind his blocker, and then kicks it out to the, doesn't kick it, but he runs it out to the right and got to the edge. You're going to move the chains for the Titans. 46.5 seconds to go. Greenway NK will have the ball on the Golden Bear 47-yard line. As the third quarter here at Moore Stadium is winding down. Ryle under center. And again a bad exchange. And the Bears are saying they got it. But we'll see. And the Bears did come up with it.
Recovered by number 66, Lucas Holtman.
So 2 bad exchanges in that. So here it comes. Man, yep, and the Bears are in on it. So you take that exchange for granted, and boy, sometimes it's tough. 41.7 seconds to go in our third quarter. Bears are going to give it off to Merrill. And he stopped. Boy, a helmet came flying off. Dawson Vard. No, check that. Is that Lucas Heltman? Well, he's got the of the. Let's see. Yeah, Lucas, 6'2", 268. Helmet came flying off. Into the huddle with the play. 20 seconds, they're gonna get it off. No wind tonight, so there's no advantage. I don't know what the advantage would be. So 2:10 to give it off. Merrill's stopped by a bunch of Titans. Boy, Conaway and Plott, but there's a bunch more also up there for Greenway. Jack Lorenz. Third quarter's history at Moore Stadium tonight. At the end of 3, Greenway, Nashwauk-Keewatin 26, Eveleth Gilbert 14. We'll come back with fourth quarter action after this.
For over 50 years, Tufco has been a supplier of tires and services for the mines of northeastern Minnesota. As an independent company located south of Eveleth, Tufco appreciates the virtue of being part of the Iron Range economy and is a proud supporter of youth activities on the range.
Back to action, 3rd and 7, just ready to start the fourth quarter. Badette calls it out, gives it off to Merrill, spins away, gets a 5 yards.
Merrill on the carry, gave him about 5.
In on a tackle for Greenway. Thought I had a 32 there, but there is no 32 out there, so we'll see. Nice gain. We're going to be a fourth down. 4th and 3. Eveleth Gilbert in Greenway territory. Josh Creer-Oberstar in. Going to hand the play off to Badette. Under 11 and a half minutes to go in our fourth quarter. High formation. Badette straight drop back, pops it over to Muich. Quinn gets it down to the 33-yard line. Good pop pass on the tackle, Jager Nash.
Number 9, Jager Nash on the tackle.
Quinn found a little spot there, and Badette, the tall quarterback, able to find him. Boy, could have broke that one. He's down. Down on the 34-yard line. Nice pass from Badette to Muich. Intihar in. Gives the play off to Badette. Eveleth Gilbert 1st and 10 from the Greenway Nashwauk-Keewatin 33-yard line. Intihar wide to the right. Muich has been lining up tight on or to the left here. Intihar. Now they'll go in motion. Kwiatkowski, they're going to give it off to Merrill. He pounds his way down inside the 30, about 27-yard line. 10:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Clock running.
Gave him about 5 on the play.
Yeah, Quinn Muich has been lining up on the tight end side, and that was a nice play call. They hit him on a slant. Sickle in with the play to Badette. 10:23 to go. The clock runs. Jacob Sickle out here. At Jefferson on the coverage. They're going to give it off to Merrill. The Bears are. And he's going to get down, to the 25-yard run, 25-yard line. Here it comes. Here's Merrill. Boy, nice camera work. Hanging on for, was Bryce Smith again. We've called his name a lot tonight. Under time, 10 minutes to go. Fourth quarter, Bears trailing by 12. A lot of time. 9:42 to go. Clock running. Creer-Oberstar to the right. Bittman is a tackle on this near side. Muich in tight. Kwiatkowski the wing on that side. Going to give it off to Schlottick. Schlottick fighting his way.
Tommy Schlottick.
In on the tackle. Do I have a 76? No, 36. That's Conaway.
Timeout for measurement.
And they're going to measure this one out. Hey, Jim Lane, in the day, my old partner and I would do this for a smothered chicken. Seemed like Bob always won, though. I don't know. What do you think? Going to call it a make? A little bit short, okay. That's the call from Jim Lane of the Mesaba Daily News. Oh, well, you don't want a smothered chicken if it was in the day.
Fourth down for the Golden Bears.
Fourth down, about a foot, or no, maybe a yard. Players in for Eveleth Gilbert, what I thought is a new number, Preston Rodberg. Number 10, I think, coming in. I don't know that I've seen him in. Into her this way. Rodberg's going to line up as a tailback behind Schlottick. Maybe Badette will sneak it. Who knows? How did I know that? Yeah. He's a big kid, and he sneaks it for a first down.
Appears to be enough for a Golden Bear first down.
So the Bears have it. 9:04 to go in this football game. In Titan territory, down on the 23-yard line.
First down, Golden Bears.
I always like to name kids. I'm looking at that offensive line right now. We got Will Bittman playing this left tackle. Dawson Varda at left guard. Is that Harris at center? Moving to the right side, it's Holtman, and I'm not sure who they're. Oh, Joe Schoberg. I think that's your offensive line right now. 8:45 to go. Muich lined up tight on the right side. Sickle wide left. Kwiatkowski in motion. Now they'll give it off to, the fake. And Badette's running for his life, and he's gonna, whoa, he laid a hit, but Conaway and Badette met at the pass. But he might not have gained, he might have lost. We'll see where they set it down. Conaway and Badette met right at the sideline. They're gonna be near 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter on this. Here we go, look at that, oof. Well, Badette's a big kid. And not that, Conaway they list at 6'2", 198. They list Nick Badette at 6'2", 225. So that was a standoff. Under 8 minutes to go. 2nd and 9 on the 20. In motion is Kwiatkowski. They give it off to Merrill. He's met, driven back. Boy, in on the tackle there, Matt Jeska. Linebacker, Jeska, 6'1", 190. Bears are heading the wrong way right now. They'll be under 7.5 minutes to go on the snap of the ball.
Check that, loss of ball 1 in the play. Brings up a 3rd and 11 for the Golden Bears.
Bears want to talk it over. Timeout, Eveleth Gilbert. 7:14 remains in the fourth quarter. 26-14 Titans. We'll come back after this. Well, the Titans have come on to the line of scrimmage. Bears are breaking huddle here. 7:14 remains in the fourth quarter. 26-14 Titans. Cody into our wide to the right. In tight over here is Muich, Quinn. At the wing is Kwiatkowski, Schlottick, and Merrill, the running backs behind Badette. In motion, Kwiatkowski. And play action. Boy, Smith was after him. He got knocked down. Buying time, throws it, tipped, and incomplete. Who was he intending that one for? Might have been for Kwiatkowski. I'm not sure.
But that pass falls incomplete.
Yeah. Bryce Smith was after chasing him. We've called his name a lot in this second half. He got 7:05 to go. Whoa. Well, the closest guy to catching it, what was that, Conway? I can't remember who they were throwing to on that one. Couldn't make it out. Quick knows better than maybe. I could lie to you, But Jim Lane's looking at me like, I've seen you lying too much. No. 4th and 11. Intihar wide to the left here. And now Badette going to give it here. Here comes Jacob Sickle. He breaks a tackle down to the 15. Sickle down to the 10, down to the 5-yard line. Jacob Sickle came in motion from that far side. And Jacob showed his speed. And that's going to set him up. Bears are going to have it. We've got going to measure it. Okay, what am I thinking? Boy, nice. Who made the final tip on him? That's Smith again. We've called Bryce Smith's name a lot tonight, especially in the second half. Now, Jim, what do we figure? Just short. Okay, we got the word. And they got it. That's right. That's okay.
That's enough for a Golden Bear.
There's not a guy in the newspaper Hall of Fame that hasn't made a mistake, Jim. Don't. You try to tell him that. Okay, they made it. Under 7 minutes to go. Good shot by Don Mariucci. I think that's Donnie's camera. You can see 71. We've been calling his name quite a bit tonight. Here come the Bears on the 13-yard line. I formation. Give off to Merrill. And who made the tackle? Oh, the ball came out. Plott made the tackle. Plott there with Lorenz. No, what am I saying? Who made the tackle on... Plott and Lorenz. Here they come. Somebody had him. The ball was... he was down. There was Plott and Lorenz there looking to cover it up. 2nd down and 9. 6:31. Clock running here. 4th quarter. 2nd and 9. Bears looking to cut the lead to 1 touchdown, 1 possession. Boy, right into the middle. That was Cody Merrill in on the tackle. And now we got Deja Cerruti Allen, one of the players.
Merrill stopped by Cerruti Allen.
They'll be under 6 minutes to go on the next snap of the ball.
Long 7 for the Golden Bears.
Intihar over here to the left. Kwiatkowski on the wing on the right side. Muich, tight end that side. Give it off to Merrill. Nice cutback. Then the hole closes up. Try to check. In on the tackle, Matt Jeska.
About 3 brings up 4th and about 4.
Matt Jeska in on a tackle. 4th and 5 from the 8. We'll be nearing 5 minutes to go in the football game on the snap of the ball. Sickle over here on the left side. Wing on the right side. Kwiatkowski. And he's going to look back that way. Nice touchdown pass. They hit Sickle, Jacob Sickle.
But that pass is complete to number 16, Jake Sickle.
Yeah,
I
should have gone to casino on that one. That looked like a good matchup, and they hit Sickle running a post. Here it is on the replay. He just runs a post. There he is. And that's it. Nice pass, nice catch. What do we have for a distance on that, Jim? 7 yards, 26-20. Badette, play action. Looks, puts it up toward the end zone, and far in the corner, he caught it out of bounds. That was Tom Schlottick Pass fails.
That pass
26-20.
Two-point conversion failed.
Bears have cut it to 6. We'll return with the Golden Bear kickoff after this. Boy, that was close to him being in. Did he make the catch? Well, Nick Badette's thrown a couple touchdowns here in the second half. And that's cut the lead to 6. 4:51 remaining. Riley Krakowski's going to kick it off. Greenway's on their heels a little bit now. They had what did they lead? They led 26-8 heading into this second half. The Bears have hit a couple touchdowns. Again, Badette to Schlottick and Badette to Sickle. Point afters failed. Riley Krakowski will do the kickoff. Here we go. And here's the onside-er. Oh, there it is. And it looks like, boy, he just pooched it over, and the Bears, or the Titans, that is, are able to come away with it.
Onside kick attempt is recovered by the Titans.
Here it comes. Boy, landed right there. There's the chance, and the Titans able to cover it up. Yep, 26-20. Greenway leading, but it's been all Bears in the second half. So let's see what this fourth quarter. We're at 4:48. If you're Greenway, you'd like to see you just pick up some first downs on the ground. Conway, but you know what? Who's got him? Holtman hanging on. He might have made it back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, that's
Conway tackled for no gain. Lucas
Holtman, number 66, had a hang on hold of him and just hung on. Clock running here. There'll be near 4 minutes to go on the next snap of the ball. 26-20. Greenway. Nashwauk-Keewatin lead. And there's a good shot. The Lions lining up in the haze. Oh, there's a big hole. Plot, oh, he's going to go. I don't know if anybody's going to catch him. 56-yard touchdown for Cole Plot. 56 yards.
Cole Platt up the middle for a Titan touchdown.
Cole Plot, number 44. We'll look at it again. He just busted it up the middle, and he showed some speed on that one. Well, that one didn't take long. That's Plot's second touchdown. Boy, that'll add to his rushing total tonight. And they're going to go for 2. Is that Plot again, or is that Conway? I'm sorry, couldn't pick it up. We'll see as he gets up. Conway with the run. Just like that, it's 34-20. So that didn't take long. 34-20. Greenway, Nashwauk-Keewatin. They busted it. There's a good shot of the Bears talking it over. There's a good shot of that scoreboard that's showing the situation. Timeouts, score, time left in the game. Under 4 minutes to go. 34-20. Nice night here in Eveleth. Football night. Hugo looks at me like, he had all wet. A little chilly. I don't know. Did it get out of the 40s today? Jim, you were just reading in front of the fire. Okay, we're back.
Ryla to kick.
Got to have some fun.
Sickle and Mackey back for the Golden Bears.
It's good to have Jim Lane to my right. My good friend, Jim Lane. That sounds like a Sid Hartman line. My close personal friend, you may not want to sit by me next time. Here we go. 34-20. Ryla kicks it. It's going to go out of bounds. Bears will get it. And with 3:55, 2 touchdowns. So they're going to have to score and can't trade with them anymore. Nice camera work tonight. Boy, that Eric's done a good job up on top. Don Mariucci over on the, he's kind of tucked inside a little bit. Donnie, isn't he? Is Don a little bit inside? There's Don's camera shot. He's been getting good ones. 54, Will Bittman.
Golden
67.
Bears will take over. First and 10 at their own
67,
35
Evan
yard
Harris. Try to name, there's Dawson Varda. 73, I think I mentioned Bittman. We'll get some of them. Hultman, number 66 in that line. So, the ball's going to be on the 35-yard line with the kick going out of bounds. Let's see, you got Intar, you got twins to both sides here. And they're going to give it off to Merrill. And a good tackle. Who is that again? Smith. Smith got him low and hung on. Bryce Smith, number 71. I don't know what the tackles are tonight, but he's been in a few.
Johansson on the tackle for the Titans.
Here's Gavin Mackey coming in. Tom Schlottick there you can see coming on out. And out break the Bears. Looks like Mackey and Sickle to this near side. In motion coming too is Merrill. He's going to run that route. Now a long one over the middle, too far. Intended for Sickle. I don't know if it's for Sickle or Mackey. Anyway, the incomplete pass will stop the clock with 3:03 to go.
On coverage for the Titans. Brings up a third and about 9.
Quinn Muich coming on into with the play. Here they come. Shotgun formation. Badette with who's back there with him? Mackey? No, check that. That's Merrill. Badette looking long. Lets it go downfield. Oh, he had to hold him. We're going to have a penalty. Conaway was covering career Oberstar, Josh, and he just grabbed him right in front of the officials. So here it is. Oberstar going right up the seam. It looks like he's hanging on to him before that, too. Yeah, then he's going to come back, and that's, yeah, he had him on the arm. So they just stepped that one off from the.
On the Titans.
It'll be from the line of scrimmage, not a spot foul.
Results of the penalty is a Golden Bear.
So we got a first down here for the Bears. Schlottick comes in with the play, gives it off to Badette. Under 3 minutes to go. Bears trailing by 2 touchdowns, 34-20. So you got Schlottick, Intihar, and Sickle to the right, trying to check this near receiver. Oh, that's Career Oberstar. The pitch back to Sickle, and he's thrown down there by Matt Jeska.
On the carry, tackled by Matt Jeska.
We've called Jeska's name a lot tonight. Here he comes. But trouble, he turns his back, and that's it. Under 2.5 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Eveleth Gilbert trailing 34-20. Let's get all these guys. They got trips to the right. And they got Career Oberstar running a slant over the middle. And now Badette takes off, and he's going to be tackled by, was that Ryala? Ryala and Plot.
By Ryala and
Plot.
Jeska.
Under 2 minutes remains now in this football game. It'll be 3rd down and 11. Eveleth Gilbert on their own 45-yard line. Muich, Sickle, and Intihar wide to the right. Oberstar on this side, little dump, little screen, looking for Merrill, and he breaks through and going to get out to
But its pass is complete.
about the
for
40,
number
what,
18
the
Cody
46 yard, well, we'll see.
Gain of about 8 on the play. Brings
There it
up
is,
a
nice
first down
screen,
and about
center screen,
4.
and he's going to he breaks out, going to end up about, what, 4 yards short, 4th down. Schlottick in with the play. Under a minute to go. 34-20. We'll do some recapping the scoring before we send you off tonight from Moore Stadium, the 2018 homecoming. Badette looks, throws it. He's open. Oh, he hit Career Oberstar, and the pass incomplete. Back on the coverage for Greenway, Jager and Nash. So they're going to turn it over. The Bears are going to. So here it is. I think the ball was there, and then the hit knocked it. Well, the ball might have been loose before he got hit. So they're going to turn it over on downs, 34-20. Greenway, Nashwauk-Keewatin. We have 44.2 seconds to go. We'll recap the scoring as this thing winds down. Football homecoming here, 2018 at Moore Stadium. Boy, it's been all. Greenway scored all their points in the first half. No, what'd I say? That's not right. Boy, another big hole. He's still going. Is that Plot again? Boy, he was trailing Conaway totally rushing yards in the first half, but yeah, Plot scored on the long run. That was kind of the one that put it to where it's going to end up. .21 seconds to go. I think they're just going to take a knee, and that's going to do it here from Moore Stadium. So, 34-20. Greenway Nashwauk-Keewatin has traveled over and defeated the Golden Bears tonight at the 2018 homecoming. See you, Jim. Scoring in tonight's football game. With 5.5 seconds to go in the first quarter, Conaway scored. Eli Conaway scores on a 15-yard run. The run failed. Point after run. 6-0 Titans. Went into the second quarter. Cody Merrill scored on a 9-yard run with 9:36 to go in the second quarter. And his 2-point conversion gave the Bears their lead of the night, 8-6. Then with 7:13 to go in the second, Conaway on a 10-yard run. He had the 2-point conversion to make it 14-8 Greenway. With 4:19 to go in the half, Conaway on a 1-yard run. The run failed, 20-8. And then with the 1:12 to go in the first half, 5-yard run by Cole Plot, his first of 2. Point after failed, 26-8. Greenway at half. 7:26 to go in the third quarter. The only touchdown of that quarter was scored. Tommy Schlottick on a 10-yard pass from Nick Badette. The point after failed. And it was 26-14 heading into the fourth quarter. With 4:51 to go in the game, Jacob Sickle on a 7-yard pass from Nick Badette. The pass for 2 failed, 26-20. But not a minute later, 56-yard run by Cole Plot. And Conaway's run made it 34-20 Titans. And so that's going to do it tonight from Moore Stadium. Players are shaking hands. It's all over. Final score from Eveleth tonight, 34-20. The Titans come over and defeat the Golden Bears. So nice to have you along on Channel 12. Keep it tuned for more events on Public Access Channel 12.